this episode, George Holmes III goes over closing and negotiating. Here he is.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 21st Century Sales. My name is George Holmes III, and I will be going over step 7. But before I go over step 7, let's just review. Number 1, being on time. Goes without saying in 21st Century Sales. Number 2, great attitude. Number 3, meet and greet. Welcome. Welcome is universal. Number 4, fact finding. Number 5, presentation of the vehicle. Over the top presentation. Not just a watered down presentation. That way you can demand the sticker price on the car. Number 6 will be the demo ride. The demo ride is very important because it sets up step 7. The feel of the wheel seals the deal. This is where you're quiet and you let the car do all the talking for you. Unless they ask you a question, you let the car do all the talking. And the people will fall in love with this vehicle. If you just be quiet at this step and let the feel of the wheel seal the deal. But in that demo ride, on the way back, is when you want to ask trial closing questions. Did you like the way the vehicle handled? Do you like the turn radius? Do you like the visibility? Do you like the sound? If I can get these vehicles on your terms, that is your terms, you'll own it today. Everything we do is today because tomorrow is not promised. We don't want a be-back. We want to do business today. We don't get paid on be-backs. We get paid on today's business. So on the way back, if they're not asking that they're engaged with this vehicle and they're ready to purchase this vehicle, that's when you let them pull up, keep the car running, and you tell your customer, I thought of something, and you go get a manager. You don't tell your customer, well, at this point, I need to go get a manager because you're trying to leave. And they're going to tell you, hey, I don't need your manager. I just came to test drive the car. Somewhere you had a breakdown because in sales, it's either you, the car, or the price. It's either you, the car, or the price. But 9 times out of 10, it was your presentation. It was how the beginning of the sale went. How your attitude. It could have been a whole numerous of things. Just tell the customer, sitting in an air-conditioned vehicle, I thought of something. I'll be right back. And go get the manager. And get your manager involved. And let your manager help you to get this customer in to the negotiation. But on your way in, make sure they're comfortable. If it's hot, do they need a bottle of water? If it's cold, do they need tea or coffee? If you have popcorn in your dealership, do you want a bag of popcorn? You make them feel comfortable because that negotiation step is for you to sit in the chair, take all the customer's concerns and all the things that they're going to tell you on why they can't put cash down or why they can't pay more monthly payment. Sit there and listen and negotiate. Negotiate. If you cannot put this down, how close can you get to putting $1,000 down? If you cannot make $500 payment, how close can you come to the payment? You don't need to get up, come to your manager, come back, sit back down, get up, come back to your manager. Every time you come to your manager, you lose credibility. Your credibility goes out the door. So it reaches a point where you might have a customer say, go get your manager. You're going over there so much. That's who I need to go negotiate with. A lot of sales professionals fear this step. I've seen so many professionals come in and do all the steps right, but get to the negotiation part of it and fail because they fear asking for the sale. They fear asking for money down. They fear asking for more monthly payment. It's just a fear. They fear taking the vehicle that they wanted to come in here and buy away from them and putting them on a vehicle that they can afford. It's a lot of fear in negotiation. But I don't understand that. If you did the 6 steps before this one, it should be easy. It should be easy. And it should go something like this. I need for you to put $2,000 down. Your payment is going to be about $560 a month. And that's going to be for 72 months. And they say, well, I don't have $2,000 down. How close can you come to this number? How close? If you could get anything, that's a win. And I want to pay $400. That's all I can pay. How close can you come to the 542? How close can you come to 542? If you get anything over what they say they came in to pay, that's a win. If they say, I want to do all this at 60 months, and you get them at 72 months, that's a win. This business is for winners. This business is for people that will take a no and turn a no into a yes. In negotiations, it is very, very important that after you get the signature, your packet, your deal jacket is complete before they transition to the business office. You have to make sure all the documentation is correct. The address, email, phone numbers, work numbers. You have to make sure all of that is correct. The driver's license is not expired. The insurance is not expired. Before you make that transition to the business office. Before your customer go into the business office, you go and game plan with the finance manager. Miss Smith said that she wanted an extended service contract and gap protection. That way, the business office knows how to set up their presentation, because the deal is not completed until they come out of the business office. This is George Holmes III. See you next week.